last 6 months, I've done maybe say 2 years. I've done a lot of meditations on human nature. In the last few months, a lot of my meditations have become like tangible observations, like tangible things that I've learned about how humans work. I think that I think homeless people represent the worst of what we could become. You know, and especially in a country like America, where everybody is so like, let's go get it focused, and everybody is so like, filled with the American dream. Like, I gotta get this, I gotta get this. A person who seems like they have nothing, seems like they are your worst physical nightmare. Like everything in the physical, they represent everything in the physical that you don't want to be. They have no home. They are entirely dependent on others. They are, beggars. They represent the worst of you. They aren't groomed. They don't, you know what I mean? They don't have the luxuries, the small luxuries that you take for granted, and it is way easier to hate them. But it may not necessarily be them that you're hating. It may be what they represent to you. So in a way, I feel like people project their hatred or their possible self hatred onto homeless people. Now, am I saying that's universal? No. I've seen homeless people be ungrateful when they should be grateful. I've seen people who aren't homeless be more grateful than a homeless person. So there's always both sides to the scale. But I will say that what I have learned is that when people have the opportunity to just hate on someone who seems like they're lesser, it's easier to take that choice because it's easier to just ignore them. It's easier to just ignore homeless person, or it's easy to talk down about them when they beg for food or when they ask for food, or not even when they beg or ask. When you see people doing things for them, these are things I've learned. These are things I hear people say, and I've spoken to people because I'm like, bro, I know what it feels like to be in a position where I wish somebody was giving me something to eat. If a meal or if what you do for them is how they operate during their day, or that's what they do, or that's the joy they get out of their life, what is so wrong with that? What is so wrong with that? I'm not saying I'm like a superhero, and I attend to every homeless person that I see. I'm just gonna be honest. You know, every scale has to be balanced. But nonetheless, I do, and I also listen to people and how they react to it, both good and bad. That's just one thing.